Hi, good morning, everyone. It's the 24th of July. As I announced yesterday, I'm flying to Turkey to my parents' summer house near Izmir today. So there will be less intraday charts, but as I always do every summer, I have a summer break. But yeah, I keep updating, I keep trading wherever I am. Yeah, that is always gonna stay like that, and I will keep you. I'll be in touch later today after this video. Okay, so let's have a look at ES. So the purple resistance, so the purple bear flag is broken. Now, is it coming down to, well, is it going to come down all the way to the green bottom band? That is the big question. If it gets to this green bottom band, that is a major one from the lows of last October. That is going to be very dangerous for a breakdown. So bulls have to intervene, and I think they will. We will have a look at it on the Dow Jones and NASDAQ and Russell. So this is the SPX cash. Look, the purple resistance, bear flag is broken. It left a gap down last night, and it's back testing that golden bull flag, back testing it one more time. So we can remove the bear flag, broken bear flag. As I always said, sometimes these steep channels, they break out, but they don't. It doesn't mean they will keep on going, because it's a very steep one. Then it becomes like a more manageable downtrend, and maybe this is what's happening on SPX. I'm going to check it out now. Something like this, but it's not really very precise, is it? So on the red bottom band is not very precise, but maybe this is our bull flag. Okay, and especially on NASDAQ, it's very visible. And Dow Jones is at the blue bottom band and at the golden. So it really has to start to push from here, especially Dow Jones cash. Look, it came all the way down to here. It's back testing that purple broken resistance. Okay, it's almost going to back test it soon. The blue bottom band didn't really hold, and the golden bottom band is really the last chance. And of course, I showed on X this green bear flag. That is, that I said if it does break, we're going to get to new lows. That's exactly where we are now. So it happened. NASDAQ futures continues. I showed this golden top band as a potential resistance and target once it broke out of the purple downtrend. And that's exactly where it got to, and that's exactly where it reversed. Okay, so is it going to now? I mean, it left a gap. And of course, last night I also showed you this kind of a triangle or a wedge, right? That is, and I said if it does break, we're going to get to a new lows, at least fill this gap, and we are at that gap fill now, almost there. Okay, so, or is it going to also backtest this red broken resistance? That would be a nice level to buy into without breaking this green uptrend. Okay, so that red broken resistance may get backtested. NASDAQ cash is the same. I showed NASDAQ cash yesterday at the golden resistance, but also the purple bear flag breakdown. Sorry, purple wedge to break, and that's exactly where it broke. And now it's going to fill the gap, and we will see whether this blue broken resistance becomes a support. Okay, and the level on the NASDAQ cash is going to be around 19,450, 75, 450, 475. Russell, yesterday, it broke out of this blue bull flag. So initially pulled back and then broke out. So this is a bull flag breakout, okay? Two touches on both sides. Not the best bull flag, best looking bull flag, but it is what it is. It showed real good strength, and it bounced off the green internal support rail, right, which I mentioned a few times. And I said it's a wide range, but I think it's going to hold, and that's exactly what it did. Now, is it going to keep on running, or is it going to rally, pull back to that golden bottom band, and then rally further? That's a big question, but it is going to keep running, I think. FTSE breaks down, not up. So this blue support together with the purple, it's broken down. Is it going to backtest and bounce off the red? This is a long-term broken resistance at 8,050, which you may remember I marked as a bear breakout. It's coming down for another backtest. So this is disappointing, obviously. And DAX, I don't know what it's trying to do. There is no formation or structure to this correction. So I'm going to just stay quiet here and maybe wait for this blue or golden support touch. French index is breaking down after reversing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on that purple resistance. It filled the gap, reversed at the purple resistance, and now breaking this red support, leaving also a gap. This is very, very important. I think it is going to now get to that blue major potential support. Okay, it's breaking down that red support, okay, that red bear flag, which suggests that it's going to come to a new low, and that new low may really hold because this blue bottom band may turn into a major support. And the level for that, I'm going to now give it to you, 7,425-ish. So TLT couldn't really break that blue resistance. 10-year note has done it, but it's not really moving. Now, oil came down pretty hard after reversal at the golden resistance and the failing of the bull flag, the blue bull flag, and it also cleared this. So I said below 79.70, it's going to become a really big sell signal. Here we are. It's already down more than 150 ticks, and I think the ultimate target still remains as around 70. Brent oil also broke down. You can see the purple bull flag is broken to the downside. This is exactly what I meant in yesterday's video. I said it may bounce off the purple bottom band, maybe even get to the top band, and then it has to reverse and come down to break the bottom band, and that's what we're seeing. It didn't even bounce much, and now it's selling off. And that blue resistance obviously is responsible from that reversal. Natural gas, I'm not sure. I mean, it's already out of the blue resistance, but is it going to get to that green, or is it going to bounce and then reverse? It's a hard to read situation. September contract may help us. So it back tested the red broken resistance, almost back tested it, and it came down. Now I think it may fill the gap and maybe get to 23.50 or so, and then we will see whether that resistance rail holds and delivers another reversal. We'll see. Euro, that green resistance. Excuse me, what did I do? Forgot gold. Gold is off this golden support zone, and it's off the red bottom band. The red channel is not the perfect precision, but it is what it is. So I think it's going to keep climbing. But the main question is, it's impossible for me to even give a percentage or probability or something, whether it's going to get to the golden top band, or is it going to reverse and break that red bottom band. If it does break the red, then, and you are holding the long, you have to get out. I think it's going to come down to that golden bottom band before it rallies again, or it may even break it to the downside. Hard to say, very hard to say. So it really has to break that golden top band for a major breakout. This is silver backtested that blue support 3 times, and now we're bouncing. And I said if that red plus black double resistance holds, then we may see a reversal. Platinum is looking bad, but it's actually backtesting this green broken resistance, right? So it may still bounce, but it has to break back into the blue start to really rally. Otherwise, it looks bad. Quite frankly, look, that blue triangle is now breaking to the downside. So, and you can see the backtest held. So it really has to push back in and then break out to the upside. And this is copper. Copper is coming very fast to that blue plus red double support level, and the level would be 390 if it gets there. So if it starts to, come down, keeps on coming down at this speed, it may touch that 390, soon. Okay, now euro is a green resistance held. Okay, this is the high of 21. It couldn't be broken. It managed. It faked it. It came down. Now it's back testing that red broken, really large bull flag. So it's disappointing, and US dollar strength is coming our way. GPY, the pound sterling, also reversed at the long-term major resistance. So it's come down, but is it going to bounce off the golden and blue supports and rally? That's the big question. US dollar, Japanese yen coming down because Japanese yen has become very strong. Now, is it going to bounce off the black bottom band? It's going to be very critical at 153.90. It may start to run if that 153.90 holds, and it may even run to another 160 all the way to where this spike happened. The XY had built, had formed this green downtrend and broke it, bounced off the red bottom band, and now out of this red broken bull flag, but it's kind of penetrated back in. I'm not sure what it's trying to do, but I think, hard to say, quite honestly. I may even argue it is this one, and it will come down, bounce, and then break it. So hard to be very precise on that one. But looking at Aussie, it's terrible. It couldn't bounce off that red giant broken bull flag. This is a very big disappointment for the green support, for the red, everything. And Kiwi gave the best signal for the bears. And you can see here that golden resistance held, and the red bull flag is broken to the downside. And US dollar CAD is breaking to the upside. 1, 2, 3. Looks like US dollar strength is coming. And this is a major bull flag that is breaking to the upside, right? So let's have a look at coffee. Now it is inside this golden bull flag. Okay, I had a relook. I think this is our bull flag. Is it going to come down to touch the red or green, or is it going to break and rally? I think if it breaks out, it's going to keep on ripping. So I'm hoping that it's going to come down to test around that red. It comes down slowly, stays inside the golden, comes down to 223, fills this gap, tests this green and red supports, and then we buy it at 223. I would be a buyer at 223. We tried to break that blue resistance. So far, it couldn't really manage, but I think it will do it. It's coming there. You can see that blue resistance, how many touches on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's trying. And September contract is the same. That red resistance, you can see it's slightly broken, but it couldn't push. It's going to be very critical at 560, 558 at the back test of that golden broken support. I think it's going to get there. If it starts to reverse and really breaks down that blue support, that's going to look very, very terrible. And soybeans is off that red bottom band. Now it back tested that, or almost back tested that purple broken bear flag. So is it going to keep on coming down? And it's time to maybe put a channel to it, right? This red one may also be turning. So I'm going to put this in green actually, right? This could be a reversal for it to come down to the new lows. Okay, so got to be careful here. If you're long, just watch out for this green downtrend. And soybeans, September contract is the same. You can see it back tested that purple broken resistance support perfectly. Look at this beauty. And it also reversed at the blue top band. So I think there is a good chance that it's going to come down. But of course, if it breaks the blue, after coming down, if it breaks the blue and breaks that purple resistance, then it is going to, yeah, it may really rally towards 1200. So we'll see. And corn's huge uptrend is this golden one. Okay, this is a multi-decade uptrend, and this was the bull flag, that purple. So this was kind of a double support back in 2020, and it rallied from 300, okay, all the way to 750, 800. Yeah, over 800. That was an amazing run. And now this red bear flag is broken. Is it going to keep on bouncing from here? That's the big question. Now, on the September contract, we bought, of course, 395. It looks good, but it stopped at the golden top band. So I closed half of the position at 406. Okay, and is it going to now touch the golden and blue and then reverse one more time? This is the question. So I'm not going to keep the position too long if it really reverses. So we took 11 handles, and I wouldn't really hold below 390, actually 391. So I wouldn't take a loss on this position, right? Because I already took from 395 to 406. So we already took 11 and a half handles actually. So even if it comes down to 391 and I get out, that's -4 on the remaining half position. That's how you protect profits and scale out of positions. Sugar is breaking down that blue support. That is really bad. And sugar, October has failed the bull flag. This is looking terrible. And cotton now is at new lows. Is it going to bounce at the golden bottom band, which is at 67? That's the big question. All right. Now Bitcoin is coming down a little bit. Is it going to bounce off the green bottom band? Okay, that is a big question. If the green bottom band breaks entirely, that is going to look very bearish, just like Ethereum. Ethereum has broken the green. It's now trying to break that blue support. And if it does break, I think Ethereum is going to come down one more time. Everybody's expecting very big rallies, but we're not there yet. I don't think it is. Yes, if we may, but it has to show like that red. Excuse me. I'm showing CAS, and I'm not talking about Bitcoin. It really has to get to that red top band and break it. Okay, that's the only way to start a mega rally. But I'm thinking maybe we have one more pullback to that black support at 58,000 and then rally. So CAS had broken out of the golden bull flag, which was, of course, a bull signal. So if this golden support breaks on CAS, it may come down one more time. OM wants to backtest that red broken resistance. Jasmine broken that golden channel. PAL reversed at the purple top band, so it has to break 35 cents to rally. Pepe, again, golden uptrend may be forming. Solana targeting 200 because of this golden potential sideways channel, and that's exactly that red resistance was broken and that black support held. Monero, no, not really, no breakout just yet. Yeah, that green top band has to break at 180. I'm not going to cover all the coins because they are meaningless. Some of them are not doing anything. So Aave is going to backtest that green broken resistance and probably run. And ACH has to break that golden resistance to run to 5 cents. And well, there's not much to say. Zcash, I've been saying 35. TIA, not the red bull flag, theta. Ripple has to break that blue resistance, and the level would be 68 cents. HBAR, well, can't really run much, and Fetchai AI coin is that golden bull flag. So there's not much to see really. Dogecoin broke out, now it's back testing the red and green again. Has to decide really. Very, very dodgy coin. So, all right, guys. Hope it helps. As I said, I'll keep in touch towards the like maybe in a few hours because I'll be flying to Turkey and I will be reporting from there from my parents' summer house every day, all day, as usual, as I did last summer or the summers before. My long-term members would know that. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.